Hi all, in this video we'll show you how to get star metal bars, the quick and easy way. We'll skip the typical meteor showers and jump straight into the one alternative approach that doesn't involve waiting around for hours, nor the work of converting ore to bars. By the way, if you like what we do, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe or become a member of our channel. Your support really helps us going. Now, the traditional way to get star metal ore is from meteor showers that fall in the frozen north in the Exiled lands and around the tower on Sipta. But as many of you know, farming for those can take quite some time and patience. So instead, let's show you a more active alternative that doesn't require a pickaxe. The method is simple and involves the dismantling bench that can be unlocked at level 22. Now, head to the Mounds of the Dead area of the Tundra biome once you can tackle the Cimmerian NPCs there. With each NPC you take out, you have a chance to get star metal weapons. And yes, by throwing those into a dismantling bench, you can get a good number of star metal bars, no smelting required. Before we cover how many bars you get and what difference the improved dismantling bench makes, let's first talk about how many drops you can get. Most, if not all, Cimmerian NPCs have a chance to drop star metal weapons, and there are around 40 in this area. If you establish a solid path, you can pretty much farm endlessly, as NPCs respawn after 15 minutes. Expect anything from around 8 weapons on the low end to more than 20 on the best runs. For us, jailers seemed extra good, followed by tier 2 fighters. That said, we also got drops from tanners, entertainers, blacksmiths and others, and that goes for all tiers. You can also find a few small camps dotted around the mounds, with the best being Stargazer's Crest that is just up the hill from one of the larger mounds on the east side. Among its 3 NPCs there's always a jailer. We rarely got drops at the other camps, though the chest you can find at each of them very often had a star metal hatchet or repair hammer. If you want a guaranteed drop from the NPCs, then you need to put a bit more work in. This requires breaking them at a wheel of pain instead of killing them, as converted NPCs will always have a star metal weapon in their inventory. In order to be efficient, you should set up a small camp with a wheel of pain close to the farm location. Once converted and after taking their weapons, you can simply break their bond. Now, the regular dismantling bench will give you 10 bars for the majority of weapons and tools. While this might not sound like much, if you have a good farm routine, you can save a lot of time in comparison to waiting around for crashed meteors. And if you have unlocked the improved dismantling bench, which can be done by completing the dismantler journey, your yield is around 20% more. By the way, should you find yourself on the Isle of Sipta, then you can find the equivalent to Cimmerians at any camp of the Accursed faction. There are a few around the center of the island, with the Accursed citadel north of the tower being their main stronghold. And there are also a few camps on the Isle of Dusk and Dawn in the south. In our case, we didn't have too much luck with weapon drops on Sipta, but that could have just been the RNG working against us. Before we wrap up, a last tip. If you have any legendary weapons you or your friends don't need, throw them in the dismantling bench as well. The yield varies, but a few extra bars here and there is better than unwanted items taking up storage space. Now, do you have a favorite spot for farming star metal bars, or do you prefer mining or the traditional way? Let us know in the comments.